I have another story about one of my favorite books to teach is called Always Running, Mi Vida Loca, My Days in the Gang Life by Luis Rodriguez. He was a gangster in East LA, brutal gang. His mother was so frustrated with him, she kicked him out of the house and made him live in the garage because of the things he was involved in. He was out of control. He ended up having so many kids die, so many of his friends die from gang violence that he went to Chicago. He tried to quit the gang put out a contract on him, so he fled to Chicago with some other family. And it's a novel of hope because he got out of the gang and he's a famous author and he owns a bookstore in Los Angeles. So of course I was giving this book to some of my little gangsters and they loved it. And then this one kid, very, very straight, good kid, picked up the book and read it, and his journal said, I know this book is about gangsters, and I'm a Christian. I go to church all the time, and I try to do what God instructs me to do. I found this book particularly interesting because of the life he lived by his own choice, didn't follow any of the rules that I've learned as a Christian. And it's convinced me even more that I need to follow the ways that my church teaches me so that I don't fall into these same traps. I think there are some gang books out there that value the gang life. The books I choose, like Always Running or Two Badges, The Lives of Mona Ruiz, are novels or biographies of hope, where somebody makes, especially adolescents, makes some very, very disastrous choices, but they don't give up. And they find a way out of the life they chose as an adolescent to a productive life that helps other kids and keeps other kids from making the same bad choices that they made. So I think, yes, some books about gangs, about prisoners, about prostitution, about living a life that perhaps isn't on a productive path can reinforce stereotypes if they're glorifying those stereotypes. But if it's a novel about hope, about where there is a way out, then I think it's very appropriate for a lot of kids who feel hopeless.